Hi guys, in today's episode we are taking a look at the second Wonder Girl, Cassandra Sandsmark. Cassandra Cassie Sandsmark, also known as Wonder Girl, is a superheroine appearing in DC Comics. She was created by John Byrne and first appeared in Wonder Woman, Vol. 2, number 105, January 1996. The second Wonder Girl, Cassie, is a sidekick of Wonder Woman and has been featured as a member of the Teen Titans. When Cassie was introduced, she was the daughter of an archaeologist, Dr. Helena Sandsmark, a friend of Wonder Woman's. To help Wonder Woman during an adventure, she borrowed magical artifacts which bestowed upon Cassie superpowers, with which she fought crime as Wonder Girl. Later, Zeus, king of the Greek gods, grants her real powers. Later revelations showed that Cassie was in fact a demigoddess and the natural daughter of Zeus and Dr. Helena. In 2011, DC relaunched its books with a new continuity called the New 52, and one of its major continuity changes was to Wonder Woman, establishing that she is a demigod and the daughter of Zeus. Cassie is reintroduced in the pages of Teen Titans as a superpowered thief with enchanted demonic bracelets. She is recruited into the Teen Titans superhero group by Red Robin, the former protege of the superhero Batman, and has no obvious connection to Wonder Woman. Later, she learns that she is Wonder Woman's niece and Zeus's granddaughter. Her father is revealed as being a British super soldier named Helena Sandsmark, who is Wonder Woman's half-brother and himself a son of Zeus. As before, Helen, Cassie's mother, is an archaeologist. Cassandra Sandsmark initially appears as a supporting cast member in Wonder Woman. She later appears as part of an ensemble in Young Justice and Teen Titans. She appeared in supporting roles in 52, Supergirl, and the 2006 relaunch of the Wonder Woman series. In September 2007, she appeared in the 6-issue limited series Wonder Girl. Champion, written by Jay Torres and illustrated by Sanford Green and Nathan Massengill. Cassie heavily idolized Donna Troy, the original Wonder Girl, and to that effect wore a black wig over her natural blonde hair. It also helped to conceal her identity. Donna gave Cassie the second costume she wore as Wonder Girl, but Cassie was afraid to wear it lest it were ruined. She has been trained by Artemis, the former stand-in Wonder Woman. As Wonder Girl, Cassie joined Young Justice due to her crush on Superboy. She became close friends with Arrowette, Secret, and Empress. During her time with that group, the Dark God Oblivion caused Wonder Woman's Wonder Dome Palace to destroy Gateway City. Artemis ordered Cassie to help with crowd control, instead of wasting time putting on her Wonder Girl disguise. Agreeing with her, Cassie revealed her secret identity before news cameras for the first time in her superhero career. Towards the end of the Young Justice series, Cassie became the leader of the team after beating Robin during an election for command due to inner-team tension, following the recent revelation of Batman's security protocols against the rest of the Justice League. Ige uncomfortable with the idea that Robin had similar plans to use on them. Her secret identity was again publicly revealed when the second Silver Swan attacked her at her high school. Young Justice was disbanded after the events of Graduation Day, a crossover with Titans. During these events, Optitron offered to fund both the Titans and Young Justice. Donna Troy was seemingly killed by a rogue Superman android, leaving Cassie shaken and causing both teams to disband. In September 2011, the New 52 rebooted DC's continuity. In this new timeline, Cassie Sandsmark is reintroduced in the Teen Titans series. This version of Cassie, who dislikes being called Wonder Girl, started out as a teenage thief who started at the age of 16 and lost touch with her mother, who stole a pair of enchanted bracelets from a temple before meeting Red Robin. Living in Hollywood, surviving on a crime spree, and bought a little house with the money she made. She first crossed paths with Red Robin after she was rescued from an organization called Nowhere, who were capturing young teenagers who were developing metahuman abilities for their own nefarious purposes. She caught the organization's attention when her exploits were attracting attention her from the media, which they dubbed her Wonder Girl. She stole a car but was later pulled by a police officer in the Pacific Coast Highway. The latter was revealed to be an agent of Nowhere and tried to capture her, but Red Robin intervened. Red Robin was tracking down Nowhere and news coverage of teenagers with abilities and their actions, such as in New Mexico, a Mexican teenager boy who can make energy constructs and is calling himself Bunker, is arrested by state police only to later escape custody. In Westchester, New York, Bart Allen had interrupted a news coverage of a fire in an abandoned mansion to announce himself to the world. The fire department had the blaze under control, but then overhears one of the fire marshals being trapped on the roof, so he rushes into the flames to save him, but in his haste, he forgets about backdraft and opening the door to the balcony and causes a massive explosion of fire. Kid Flash, knocked unconscious, is held responsible for bringing the blaze to an uncontrollable peak. News reports emerged about a beast boy who could shape-shift into any animal, and many others such as reports of a missing solstice. A teen hero calling himself Static is seen in Nick. A boy posted pictures of a sexy orange girl with fiery hair, Starfire, in a purple bikini he spotted in Martinique on his online social media account, and photos a Martian girl in a lecture by Lex Luthor about aliens on Earth. She is later revealed to be the daughter of Helen, an archaeologist whose reputation was destroyed when Cassie stole the bracelets which resulted in the death of one of Helen's colleagues, who was Cassandra's one-time love interest and mentor in stealing, and Helena Sandsmark, a British super soldier, who left the family when Cassie was only 4 years old. As Lennox is a demigod son of Zeus, and also a half-brother of Wonder Woman, Cassie, for the first time, is related to Wonder Woman. In the Super Sons of Tomorrow crossover, the version of Cassie Sandsmark from the Titans Tomorrow future briefly arrived in the present timeline of Rebirth alongside other members of the Titans of Tomorrow. In Young Justice number 2, Zeus refers to Cassie as the future of the pantheon of the gods. As part of her birthright, Zeus offers her a necklace that is said to contain immense powers. However, Cassie decides to hold off on taking this gift until she does something to truly earn it. Zeus calls her a giant pain, just like her mother. Cassandra originally received her powers from a number of mystical artifacts employed by Artemis during her time as Wonder Woman. These included the Gauntlet of Atlas and the Sandals of Hermes, which provided her with the powers of strength and speed flight, respectively. She was eventually granted similar abilities by Zeus as her fondest wish. Discouraged by previously shown arrogance in his children, Ares and Heracles, Zeus also blessed Cassandra's mother with the ability to take away her powers for a short time via a simple touch. Shortly after joining the Teen Titans, Ares approached her and gave Cassandra her own magic lasso. Unlike Wonder Woman's lasso of truth, Cassandra's is a weapon which channels Zeus's lightning when she becomes angry. When the Greek gods left the mortal plane as a result of the events of Infinite Crisis, taking Cassandra's powers along with them, Ares offered her some of his power, saying that she would be more powerful than she's ever been. What this entails is not made entirely clear, though she appeared to have retained all of her former abilities. In a storyline taking place 1 year later, Cassie was shown catching a falling jet, which she was surprised at being able to accomplish. However, while trying to stop the military from detaining her mother, Ares causes her powers to fluctuate when he believes she is wasting them on frivolous matters. In the end, Ares was not pleased with Cassandra as his champion. He returned another to take her place. During a battle with Ares' son, King Lycus, who also drew power from him, Cassie was able to cast away her connection to the war god and tap into her own powers as a demigod, like her brother Heracles. Her real powers increased to an even greater level of strength than before. Currently, having tapped into her own demigoddess powers, Cassie is an Olympian powerhouse. Although she is not as powerful as Wonder Woman or Donna Troy, Cassie is still a powerful young woman. Her lasso has apparently also changed, enabling her to turn Lycus to dust with a simple order. Cassie was trained by the Amazon Artemis and is extremely well trained in the use of various weapons and in various martial arts. She is also a very capable leader and strategist. After the New 52 reboot, Cassie's powers have changed yet again. Her powers are now derived from the silent armor that she wears, which was forged in the heart of the sun, and is apparently related to the demon known as Trigon. The armor is invisible unless she summons it or is in a combat situation, but she is always able to use its powers. The armor usually appears as a glittering red bodysuit, golden gauntlets and, occasionally, a hood. The armor grants her powers similar to those of her pre-reboot counterpart, such as superhuman strength, sufficient enough for her to fight against Superboy for a short time, durability, though she is still vulnerable to piercing weapons, superhuman reflexes, and the power to fly at high speeds. The armor also grants her a glowing red lasso that appears similar to barbed wire. The lasso is infinite in length, is virtually indestructible, and can drain the life force out of those wrapped in its confines. Cassie's armor also appears to have a mind of its own and has taken over her mind and body on a few occasions. It was later revealed that Cassie has divine heritage as well, as her father was revealed to be Wonder Woman's elder brother Lennox. If you like what I do, make sure to like, subscribe and turn on your notification bell.